Hey, good morning. It's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum. Hope you're okay. It's actually 6:02 according to the computer, and I should mute my phone. Because I should get a notification any minute now that tells me that I'm live. There you go. I just did it just at the at the nick of time because it vibrated. Anyway, hope you're doing well. This is 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, where we talk about Agile and Scrum in a tactical and practical way to help you get home to your family and friends so you can have some fun, enjoy some opportunities that may come along, and at the same time, bringing more value to the customer, right? Because if you're able to get home a decent time means the customer's getting their value and not having to spend as much money on getting the good value, right? And at the same time, not stressing out, balancing work and life, and having some fun as we go. And a couple things. So I want to talk a little bit about Agile versus Waterfall and the opportunities that come along that are unplanned and un unfigured out, right? So, and then I'm going to talk about opportunities, things that just happen, and why we do Agile and Scrum in a way we do, and try to get you to balance work and life and help you prioritize and stuff. So, just talk a little thing about what happened yesterday. Maybe I'll post a picture of it. So I'm late. Well, actually, I was early for a change to go to work. I was actually I was on early ways, and driving up. I'm in Philadelphia's big city. Haven't seen, not a lot of nature running around here. But we're next to a river, so I'm down right next to the Delaware River. So I'm about ready to get on my entrance way onto the highway, and lo and behold, there's a bald eagle right there. Giant bald eagle, wings spread out. I mean, these things are huge, right? In real life, people don't think they're just little birdies. No, they're huge. And I'm like, oh my God, it's a bald eagle. I go off my exit, made sure there was no cars, pull over to the side, put my hazard lights on, and try to get a picture and check it out because that does not happen. I've been here for 20 years. That does not happen, right? So I'm like, so I could be on the thing where I gotta be there. I gotta be at work, da 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 da. Or I can say, no, this is a unique opportunity for something that's rare and doesn't happen a lot. I'm pulling off the side and checking it out. I have enough bandwidth or wherefore where I am in my life that that's okay. So many people would just drive to work, right? They would just keep on going because they have to be there and things have to be. I mean, it's different if you're a firefighter or something, there's a fire going on, or you're a police officer and someone needs your help. That's a different story. But most everything else in life, no. There's times when nature or life shows you something that you need to take a time and check it out. I did get a picture, so maybe I'll post it up on Instagram today. But I wish I got a better picture, but my phone didn't work very well. It's very upset. I got a good picture. Still far away, but it's still seen in person. I think it caught a big rat or a muskrat or cat. I don't know. Maybe someone lost a cat. It might got eaten by an eagle. So it was kind of interesting watching him trying to carry that whatever it was pretty big off. He was having a little trouble getting some air, but he finally got up there. And I did pull over and try to find him, but I couldn't find him. Anyway, that was my impromptu opportunity story where stuff like that. That's why we do what we do, right? Is that when that stuff happens, you don't need to be working away because your stuff gets done and you're doing good. And the opportunity does come, you can take that opportunity to enjoy life, right? So anyway, my little pep talk for today. So Agile versus Waterfall, and then I'm going to talk about bringing people in, having new product owners. So I had a debate yesterday as an Agile coach. Guys walk up to me. You're an Agile coach, right? I'm like, yeah. Why are we doing this Agile versus Waterfall? Why do we have releases? Why do we do this? Why do we work in release? And they're like, well, Waterfall, we didn't have this. I'm like, you still had releases. It doesn't matter. So we had this debate, like, But if you do your work, and I'm trying to explain to them, well, if your work is done, it doesn't matter when you release it. See, that's the difference, right? If the work is done, you can release any time. Once you say it's done, it's releasable. Scrum does not care about a release sequence. Maybe all these look, it's just whatever it is, you release it whenever it's ready because you said it was done, right? And I don't think people get that. So I had to go through a lot of the dev things with the gentleman. We went through something, but what's killing them, and they always say, well, when we were in Waterfall, it was much more relaxed and we can get that. I said, no, you still had the problems you have today. It was just over a longer period of time and you had no visibility of what was coming out. Well, we can try more things. This is why aren't you trying that now? Right? Things like that. And I go, well, are you unit testing? Right? I could break it down. Just common. A lot of time the issues are two things that why people have problems. One, basic practices for doing the work, whatever the work is failing. And two, usually the environment's failing. Those are the two things that I find that make people want to go back to Waterfall. And I'm just going to stay on the practice. I want to talk about that a little bit. But the only thing I want to say about environment, so many places I go to where their environment's down a lot. And what they do, one company I work with, they're like, well, we want to do a 3-week sprint. I'm like, why do you want to do a 3-week sprint? Because the testing environment's down like at least once or twice per sprint. Well, why are we letting the testing environment go down once or twice per sprint? How are you going to, it's not going to, so you just want to extend the length of the sprint so there's a higher probability of you being able to test the work. Yeah. So that has nothing to get the work done. It's just because your environment's killing you. Yeah, that happens. You really need to work on the environment. And then the kid says, oh, we want to do instantaneously drops. Well, if your environment's down all the time, then you're never going to get there anyway. So why are you even thinking? So off that, back into um, the engineering practice, right? So I'm walking through the practice with them. But I went through it, but then really kind of talked to, so are you doing this? So what it really came down to, so I went through practice, said, are you unit testing? Are you doing automated unit tests where you're downloading everybody's code to your local and running it, and crickets, they're not doing it, right? I said, well, then how do you know what you're doing is not breaking something else, right? Or you have stubs? Do you have, I went through the whole, they don't have all that. And then the automated test, well, if you had automated tests, it would run in either environment, it would just run, and you wouldn't be doing this all the time. So it got to the testing thing. So then in the end, what it came down to was bugs and then what they call, what do you call it? I don't know. Issues, tickets for bugs. So they would all release all this code into their new environment. And then what's happening? And so we're gonna do. So I said, so this is what I like to do. This is the coaching. Like, let's go, man. I'm ready. You got it. Let's go. Let's take it on. That's what coaching's about, right? I can coach all this stuff, but I love this stuff. But I got an issue. Let's fix it. I'm up for it. So we're gonna be doing this coming week. We're gonna fix this issue before the next major release, and they live through this problem. So I'm going to work it out. We're going to do it. And I'm going to make them all show up too. Because I'm a jerk sometimes. And I'm going to say, damn it. Told me this is, we're going to fix this damn thing. We're going to fix it and we're going to work on it. I don't give a crap. And they're all going to be like, oh shit. So this is what I do. So because I get tired, I don't want to hear you bitch and moan, right? We're going to fix a damn thing. We're going to fix it right. Not half-ass, whatever. And that's one thing I get that from people. Anyway, so what's going on is they have all these testers and all these different teams. They're hitting the same damn issue and they're reporting 10 versions of the same issue. So if they go in their admin system and update 10 different issues, but it's the same freaking issue, right? I know that's what it is. So at least that'll eliminate 80% of their freaking admin that they spend all day answering issue tickets for. And most of the time it's all the same. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to have them create a system. We have Mattermost in place. So it's like Slack. We have that in place. They're not using it. So we're going to see. I have my ideas, but now as a coach, I'm going to facilitate them into coming up with their own solutions, right? I may throw something in here and there and just out of the box thinking that I've experienced something, but I want all the stuff coming out of them. What their thought process is, how does it work? What is problem giving them problem? Having them fundamentally answer, calling solutions, whatever it would be. I think they'll get it, how we can do it. I can tell them what tools are available to answer those questions and what things will get rid of those roadblocks. And they can say, oh, maybe we can use that tool. That's how I'm going to do it. But I'm going to have them break down the problems and issues. And that's what we do with Agile coaches. So I'm all geared up. It's kind of getting like, oh yeah, I gotta do Jira reports, blah, blah, blah. Jira reports suck. Reports suck. But I love it when they got a problem. And now we're really going to solve the damn problem. And this is where I've always made my money, because I've always fixed problems for people. Like they got a problem, it's like, well, we're going to fix that problem. And then we fix it. That's the part I come in. Anyway, me as a good, doesn't my own personality. It's how I do it. And I love it. Right. So anyway, so that's what we're going to do. So they say they want to go back to Waterfall. I'm like, you got nothing. You ain't doing nothing right now. You're not doing any system whatsoever. You're not even doing proper techniques. You're not even doing proper organizational things. And this stuff doesn't have Agile or Waterfall in it. It's just, you're just making yourself miserable, right? So they keep saying we'll go Waterfall, but I said that's not going to fix your problem, right? It doesn't fix the problem. People don't get that. They think going to Waterfall, Agile fix their problems. Like, no. Agile exposes the problems which you've been trying to cover up with Waterfall, filling the bucket full of water, right? That's what Waterfall does. So we got that done. Hi. Are you coming in? You just hanging out? You brought your cat back. So that's all I wanted to talk about that. And the other thing is new people, right? So I got someone complaining about product owners. So they're new product owners. They don't know. It's a double whammy. Business coming in. Well, here's our new product owner, and they have to write all the stories. Well, one, they're brand new, so they don't even know the product, which is sad. And then two, they don't know how to code it. Their technology goes into it and all. So they're really at a disadvantage. But yet everybody says they're going to write all the stories. And then the tech people are like, oh my God, they don't know anything we do. We're going to let them write stories. It's going to screw everything up. What are we going to do? Blah, blah, blah. This is a chance for the tech people to bring those product owners into business. Get them involved and take them by the hand and hold them closer than push them away. You're always going to have new people coming in, whether it be a product owner, developer, tester, BA, whatever you have, you manager. You're always going to have new people coming in. You have two choices. Push them away and just make miserable, or bring them in tighter to you. My preference is to bring them in tighter, work with them. All these people are all on board. A lot of times people don't spend enough quality time, direct time, helping them get ready to work. And that's how you get over that hump really fast. Because you don't want to, as a tech person, you don't want to be the product owner. Trust me, you don't want to be the product owner. You don't want it, right? You like doing your tech stuff. You can't do both. There's a reason why in Scrum, we invented a product owner and a tech team. Usually the tech team doesn't like doing the product owner stuff, and the product owner doesn't like doing the tech team. There's a reason why there's two roles like that. It's not one big role when everybody does everything. There's a little bit of logic behind this stuff and a little bit of stuff. So you're better off bringing them in, working with them to get what they need to be as fast as possible and getting them ready. But pushing them off does not help the situation. So that's one little advice about new people. Bring them in, really focus on them, laser beam focus, give them access to the code, show them how to get in. Just bite the bullet orally, bite it in one sprint. I got a new person. Okay, you're working with us for the next 2 weeks. No excuses, right? None of this going off the world. No. You're here with us for 2 weeks, right? Make demands on that. You can make demands. Where's the argument against that? Tell me where. Tell me where somebody's new coming on board and they're part of the organization. And you say, well, then for the next 2 weeks, next sprint, they're with us every day. How are they going to argue against that? Why is that a bad idea? It's not. They argue against it. Explain to me why that's a bad idea. Explain to me they're going to be our product owner, going to hand over work to the team. why coming work with us for 2 weeks is a bad thing. You're never going to win that argument, right? Anyway, hey, it is Thursday, episode 206, by the way. Please like and subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and cling the little bell so that you can get the notices, like when I had to mute the phone before we started because I was about to get a notice and was going to ding at me. That'd be great. And it's 15 minutes in, 15:15. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, Fortune Cookie Friday. Tune in for tomorrow's fortune. See how it goes. Bye.